Alrighty guys, welcome to the very first episode where you'll see both myself, JessGOAT, and TitaniumRolo collabing for the very first time. I'm so very excited to have her here with me as we do a video I've not really done before. Usually we do some esports, podcasty stuff, but today we get to do Would You Rather, and you guys know I have a crazy mind, so I love these kind of games. Rolo, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh no, thank you for having me. I feel like this might be the least unhinged Would You Rather that I ever play,
so that you guys are not waiting with bated breath, I want to get stuck into the very first question. And the one that I wanted to ask very first up, Rolo, is would you rather the Blackbeard rework currently with the shield or OG Blackbeard?
So
OG, I'll even give you 800 HP Blackbeard.
We're talking OG Blackbeard. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would rather have current Blackbeard rework. So I know that he's like really surprisingly become the most banned operator on attack on PC last season. Controversial opinion maybe, but I think Blackbeard is very 50-50. I think from far away, he's so strong. But up close, he is cheeks. He's terrible. So just force him just force him up close, and it's a free elimination every time. Like, I think he's very balanced now, and I think they balanced him very well, but apparently the whole community disagrees with that because of the ban rate.
I have to raise my hand and say I ban him a lot now, but purely because a lot of the games I play with, it's like another Blitz version. You know, he runs in with two people behind him, and of course I'm dead, you know, because I can't tell him and two people behind him. So I actually find it more oppressive that I have less of him to be able to shoot. So actually, I'm going to say, would I rather go with the rework or OG? I actually would go OG, and people are going to think that's ridiculous. But currently, I can't shoot him almost anywhere. I'm going to go OG, Blackbeard. Oh, this is already hot takes. We're already in hot take territory because I didn't even know what I was going to answer.
Oh, this one is a hard one, especially for you.
Okay. Oh no, Rolo, don't do it to me.
Would you rather never play R6 again or never watch R6 Pro play again?
What kind of cool? No, who wrote these?
Self-torture either way.
Okay. I played comp in multiple games before I got quote unquote into serious esports. So I think my allegiance lies with playing the game. And even at my age, I have incredibly fast response time. So I still think I got it. So at least for the next 5 years, play.
Okay. I would rather not watch pro play and continue to play the game, because whenever I watch Pro League, I then crave to play. Even if I've played all day, I then watch Pro League and I'm like, I want to go play. So for me, I would never watch pro play again and continue to play. And I started playing and I've played every day pretty much since.
Would you rather have the ACOG forever? Like, every gun is just ACOG. I'm not talking 1.5, I'm talking full ACOG forever on every gun, no matter what the gun was, SMG 11, everything. But it has super increased recoil, or everything just has iron sights. It's current iron sights, even the really wacky bad ones. Like, where are we going?
I hate both. I don't even try to control recoil, right? People get so mad that I am champ.
Really?
Because they see my recoil control, then like, what the my recoil control sucks, but I'll never ever claim to have good recoil control. Not once have I ever, when I give information and give my informational videos, it's because I know a lot of stuff about the game, not because I can aim. But this is why I roam. I am so aware that I'm so fucking bad. I don't even try to pull down. I play with my thumb, and I have like a 1.5 KD on PC on controller. Like, clearly it works for me. So that increased recoil, it's not going to do me any favors. However, I'm so blind, even with my glasses, I can't see all with iron sights. For the sake of my eyesight and my sanity, I'll do ACOG forever with increased recoil, and maybe I'll start to try to control it. Maybe.
See, I was feeling like, no, you play a lot of ACOG already, Jess. Like, your recoil control is great. I have a lot of pride in my mechanical skills. I'm always aiming head height wherever I move around the map. But that would become extra problematic, being all the way zoomed in constantly as well, right? Like, even on defense, like, everyone has to take long range gunfights, and I don't like that about the game already, right? So I actually have to go iron sights, even though my eyesight would hate me as well. That would force people to get closer to site, actually play the objective, so on and so forth. So I'm going to go iron sights purely selfishly for the objective-based play, I think.
Would you rather go back to any past R6 season or go to a future?
But what season was Azami? You'll know this.
Oh my God. No way. That's your answer.
Is it your answer too?
Yeah. It's best season ever.
Why did that season feel so good? The game,
that
the
season
sound,
slapped.
no bugs. Everything felt good. Azami was a little OP. Let's not forget she came out and it was like, wow, this operator's kind of good. And we started, getting really cool meta things from her. But that season, without a doubt, the sound was the best. There was almost no bugs.
I can't believe that's out of every season you could have picked. Demon Vale is my favorite season. And the irony is that is the worst ranked season I ever had. It's the first ever time I hit Diamond, which I'm obviously buzzing with a 0.86 KD. My KD has never been negative. That was my only negative season. But I think it's because I was just having so much fun trolling with Azami. It was so much fun. The gadget, everything about it, it was really fun. Experimenting with different key replacements, the parkour we have in Siege now, that's all because of Azami. And I love it. So my answer is literally the exact same as yours. That is the funnest season of Siege I ever had.
And I do want to say that we are filming this before the Siege X announcement. And so we can't really say if we would have liked to go on in the future because we're under NDAs and we're girlies that don't break NDAs. So,
also why I didn't talk about the future.
Would you rather rework any map that you could choose from, or would you rework a particular operator? And you don't have to be specific if you don't want to, but if you do have an idea, I would love to hear it.
I think for me personally, I would rework an operator, as I can't think of any maps off the top of my head where I'm I absolutely despise, I hate Oregon, but not because it needs to be reworked, it's just boring. Whereas Oryx has needed a rework since the day Oryx came out for me. And he's been out for a long time now, nearly 5 years. We're coming up to 5 years, I think, Oryx has been out for. His ability is just, on paper, it's fantastic. In game, it's so bad. Yeah. It's too loud. As soon as you hear a huh, you're just you're looking at, you're literally looking at any hatch in the game and be like, all right, that's a free kill every time. Oryx needs some love, and nothing they've ever done. And using your ability and taking damage for it, what?
I agree. Only Top Floor Cafe I've ever seen people really use Oryx outside of that.
Because he doesn't take damage there.
I think you're cooking with that. I would love to see an Oryx. I obviously, because I play so much ranked and I'm pretty happy with the amount of operators we have and the kind of diversity we have. So for me, I'm happy with the operators. I actually would pick maps.
Okay.
I don't think I necessarily have a specific one. I think I was a little sad to see really defensive sided maps stay in the ranked pool. I'd actually rather ban maps that I've already played throughout the day rather than having to ban a map that's really defensive sided because it's only 4 rounds in ranked and whoever starts defense has a huge leg up, right? I would like to see all really defensive sided maps get reworked. Maybe bring your girl a little reworked fortress into the ranked map pool. Is that too much to ask?
Honestly,
no,
I would love to see Fortress, Hereford Base, all those maps reworked. And I personally feel like we're going to see that with Hereford Base. Hereford Base is now being completely removed from the game because of the law. Yep. End of year 10, I reckon we'll see Hereford Base back in the map pool, but I think it will be straight into ranked. Would you rather 1v1 Shaiko or 1v1 Spoit?
What kind of question is this?
It's a hard one. That is a hard one.
I did not know we were getting into impossibles. I think what makes Spoit difficult in a 1v1 is that when you are quick peeking someone, if I'm on a land build, maybe I have a chance against someone who's quick peeking me at the speed that Spoit does. It's a very difficult skill to learn. It's something I try and practice every day in my runs with the bots and whatnot. And I think Spoit quick peeks more than Shaiko. So I think maybe if I had a chance, which I don't, but if I had one, it would be against Shaiko. So I would pick Shaiko.
So I would agree. I would rather 1v1 Shaiko, not because I think that he's a worse player. I think actually they're both even on how good they are. They just have different strengths. Spoit's play style is so aggressive and I am so passive. And I'm a roaming gal. I'm never on site. The quick peeks, I can't even attempt to do a quick peek. I'm too old for that. I think for me, Shaiko, I would have a better chance. I'm still going to get absolutely railed, but I have a better chance of being not as aggressively railed.
Would you rather have an extra drone or an extra gadget?
Extra gadget, 100%. Okay. Like, I
100%.
use 2 drones pretty much every round, but I always have one that doesn't get destroyed most of the time. But there's so many operators in the game that brings intel now, which also has extra drones. You've got Brava, you've got Zero now with his 6 cams, Dokkaebi if she hacks cams. Like, there's masses. Give me an extra gadget. The amount of times I have a thermite on my team and he is a 5-head, both of his things have gone. And if he just had the 3rd, he'd be able to get it open. Extra gadget, because
either way,
3 claymores,
for me, you're right,
3 pocket EMPs, or if it's 3 thermite charges or 4 ace charges, perfect. So either way, that.
Yep. I think if you can't get what you need in 2 drones, you're probably a pretty bad droner. I'm with you there. I think extra gadget. Do we need it? Heck no, but would I rather? Heck yeah.
Would you rather duo with Jinxie or have a random teammate that eats their mic for comms?
Okay, I see why this has been asked, because if you've heard Jinxie's microphone, it actually sounds worse in party chat than it does on stream. It's so bad. His microphone is so horrific. Sometimes I need a hype person. Like, I often tilt a little bit, especially because I solo queue a lot and I get matchmaked with lower elos people, unfortunately, consistently. So I feel like I have to carry it, and that tilts me a lot. If I had like a hype man like Jinxie on my team, that would be better than a random. Because at least with Jinxie, I know he knows the game. I know he knows how to make comms, watch cams, use utility. Like, and his passion for the game is inevitable, and that matches my passion.
I think, yeah, having a hype person is always great and something I never really have all that much. I used to play with this one person. I used to play with my friend. She doesn't play anymore. But like, she was so fun to play with, because even if we lost 10 games in a row, we'd just be vibing. It was just so fun to play together. Yeah. And I've always said, and I would die on this hill, I would rather lose 20 games in a row, but be vibing, than win a game and be fucking miserable every time. Yeah. And so I don't always get those vibes a lot anymore, because I only like duo queue most of the time. Sometimes we trio queue. I've lost my vibe person. I miss her a lot. So I would take Jinxie as the vibe person.
Would you rather play the AK-12, which for those who don't know, you've got it with the likes of Ace, with Fuse, that's that sort of primary AR gun there, or the R4C, which is the very famous rifle from Ash?
I'm going to make a statement, and then I'm also going to say something afterwards. AK-12 is the best gun in the game. So I would pick AK-12, but I have Spellbound on the R4C. So the toxic trait in me would want to bring the R4C because of my cool, rare, pretty skin. But AK-12, best gun in the game.
AK-12, once you understand the initial kick, you know, if you've got the flash hider attachment on your gun, you're going to learn the AK pretty fast, and it hits like a brick. So if you're not using the AK, or you're a little bit turned off by its initial kick, throw the flash hider, learn the initial kick and recoil, and then you'll start realizing that it's the best gun in the game, and legitimately. So
also with that as well, like, obviously the R4C got nerfed, so it now only has 25 bullets, and fair enough, you know, it's a one-shot headshot game, but for your average player, those extra 6 bullets makes a lot. Would you rather see Yacht in ranked or Tower in?
The problem with this question is there's nostalgia mixed into logic. My nostalgia is like, get Yacht back. And my logic is like, you can't get out of spawn in Yacht. It's an iceberg and it's like Titanic and Rose is at the front. I come out of spawn in Yacht and I'm immediately spawn peaked. And yes, I also do it because it's so easy to do. Grab Doc, chuck on the ACOG, and I mean, where can they go? They come out from behind the iceberg, and it's Titanic playing out in front of me. So of course I'm going to shoot it down. That's why logically I can't pick Yacht, and Tower's awful, but at least you can get in. So I have to go with Tower.
Absolutely same. I absolutely despise Yacht. I do not play quick match because of Yacht. It makes me want to shove 2 pins in my eyes because it exists. I cannot stand it. It makes me want to be sick on my toes. I really despise it. Tower, I quite enjoy. I don't say it's not a good map by any means. It has better Easter eggs than Yacht. Tower is great because you can meme so much on it, and I love it. So for me, Tower, 100%. Sorry.
What I want to do is put out a call to action to multiple people now. The people watching right now, I would love to do another one of these episodes. I haven't worked directly with Rolo on a content piece just yet. So if you guys want to see us do more, please put ideas below. I'm not much of a YouTuber, but I know that's what I'm meant to ask you guys to do is to put ideas below, DM us, DM PSG TALON R6. If you have other would you rather questions, that would be really, really sick. I know you guys have crazy creative skills out there, so put them below or in my DMs. My DMs are always open for you guys. And simultaneously, if you want to like take these would you rathers and then answer them below so that we can see your perspective. Rolo, thank you so much for joining me on this piece. I had no idea what we would do as our first content piece together, but I'm glad it's this one.
Same, I enjoyed it. So thank you for having me. I look forward to more.
But guys, it's been a huge pleasure to have you here with us. Remember, socials below for both myself, Rolo, and PSG TALON R6. And if you want to see more, you kind of have to like and comment. Otherwise, my manager thinks you don't like it and therefore we won't make more. So I don't know. Seems logical, guys. Anyway, see you guys next episode. Bye.